guys, I'm Shervin and
I'm
Oshan,
Oshan.
and welcome back to another episode of a talk show with no title. We still have no title. So anyways, guys, we have a special guest on show and on our episode today, and that's Jake. He's also another car enthusiast like us. Say hi, Jake.
Howdy.
Hi, man. So yeah, Oshan, why don't you take it away from here?
So today in this episode we are talking about Jake's and my builds. It's actually, car build. So we have some questions lined up for you guys, and we will see how it goes from here.
Yeah, so basically I will be interviewing both of you guys since you all have the builds and I don't, so it would only make sense for me to interview you guys, right?
True.
Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. So without any further delay, why don't we get on with some questions that are prepared for you guys. So
Awesome.
so Jake, we'll start off with you since you're our guest, so first priority goes to you and you get the first
All right.
question from me. Okay, so basically so you have recently purchased a B310, right?
Yes. 1980s Nissan Sunny.
Awesome. So, and it's all legal, the documents are all there, right? No issues. It's all
Most
legal.
probably, yeah. I guess
Most
it's
probably.
legal.
Awesome. So my question to you would be, why a B310 out of all the other JDM like classics you could have gotten, like say like other classics that are out there in the
Maybe a
island?
Corolla.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? What
Uh,
was your
the availability of vehicles at the moment I was searching for one.
okay?
And also
Okay.
the budget that I had a budget under 100,000.
100,000. And if you
So-
don't mind me asking, how much was the vehicle that you purchased? How much was it for? If you don't mind me asking.
Just say that is under 100,000.
Holy, that's basically a steal. But how was the condition of that particular vehicle which you bought?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Very
Bad in
bad.
the sense, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad are we talking?
I would put it at a solid 8.
Solid 8. So like there must have been corrosions. If it's a solid 8, I mean there must have been other issues, right?
I had a hole in the floorboard.
Oh, there's a hole in the floorboard. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, there was a big hole on the floorboard.
Okay.
I saw
But
the
how's the
video, by the
engine?
way. He uploaded.
Oh,
a
you
picture.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did upload the
Yeah.
video,
So,
I saw it as well.
so you guys can plug it later.
Yep, we will definitely plug it in the end. Hold your horses, buddy. Hold your horses.
So,
Okay. But how is the engine condition on that particular car, on your B310?
it was a running vehicle. It was a running vehicle. It had, the engine was worn out. It was burning oil in the fourth cylinder.
Okay.
Other than that, I drove it home and then I did go maybe 5 kilometers with it. Around, I went to my friend's garage, showed it to him, went for some other works in that vehicle that has no license insurance and all. None of those. But I did use it for a couple of days and then I put it into restoration work.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, now let's move on with Oshan. So, Oshan, as we have, as you and I, as we all know over here, you have purchased a 1989 E30, a BMW E30.
yes.
Why?
Well,
Aren't you supposed to be a hardcore JDM fanboy? But you ended up with a bloody Euro.
Yeah.
now the thing I ended up with a BMW is because now I had two requirements in my mind. So as my
Okay.
first car, I wanted it to be a manual
Okay,
and
check that.
5 speed or more or above, and
Okay.
be rear wheel drive. So
Okay, rear wheel drive. Okay, Oshan's in that in that dumb kid stage where he wants rear wheel drive on his
no,
cars.
to be honest, we all have front wheel drive cars. Jake's car is rear wheel drive, right?
The B310 is, but the Alto is a front wheel drive.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh,
I'm talking about the B3. So, anyways, so
Go on.
because I needed manual and rear wheel drive, my options were limited. So
okay, but if you don't mind, mention this, but like you were also looking into an AE86, right?
yeah.
Okay. How did that go?
It was an AE85, by the way, but converted to
Okay.
an AE86. The only
All
issue
right.
with that car was it was in pretty bad shape condition.
Like,
Uh,
okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was it?
I'll say 7. Except the engine is good. Except that everything is
Okay.
very bad. So
And okay, so how was like what was the price on that like?
it was very overpriced.
Okay, and if you don't mind me asking once again, how much did you pay for your what was your budget for your E30? Pardon, Jake?
Yeah. So
It's expected to have an overpriced price for the AE86 or the AE85. Those are anyways
Yeah, true,
overpriced
because
now.
because like, I mean people seem to be loving the 86 more, and since the demand is increasing and the number of pieces available, like proper available 86s on the island are decreasing, the price is anyways going to go up.
no, the thing is,
Yeah,
It's,
it's
it's like
expected.
yeah, true.
it's rare. It's true. It's true that it's rare, but you can't overprice a car just because it's rare if the condition of the car is bad. You know?
Yeah, true. I agree on that. Jake, what do you think on that particular point? How do you feel?
I mean, it's still an AE86. Like all of this happened
Yeah,
because
but
of an anime, and everyone started wanting it. So I think it's fair for the price to go up like that. Even I would
yeah,
love to own an
apparently,
AE86, but
No,
yeah,
this
stepping
is
out of
if
it,
an
you
AE85 also, not an 86.
no,
it's pretty common
okay.
to convert an AE85 into an 86. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
it's quite
fine.
yeah,
the fact that it's an AE86, AE85,
No, like
okay.
I'm saying,
it's almost the same. It's just the engine that's different. That's what I think.
Yeah, true. The thing is, like everything is overpriced now. Like even the R34 goes for like $400,000. Like I think it goes for around 400,000 US now. Like what the hell?
Damn.
it's crazy. You can get a Nismo GTR 35 for that price and half the price.
You can get for way less. You
Yeah,
can get it for way less actually. Yeah, but it's crazy how classic cars are more, how classic JDM cars are more wanted by the public now, and the prices they are going at is crazy.
Honestly, if you think about
It's
it,
nuts.
getting an old JDM car is pointless now.
Yeah, I mean not pointless. I mean
Get
it's for the
something
love of
before the
cars.
market price. It's a good investment.
Yeah, true. It's a good.
You,
Yeah, it's true. You're right.
if you buy something like a Toyota Glanza now,
It's a good investment. It's a good
it's going to
investment.
be a great investment.
True. Like, see, if you buy any classic, like high demand JDM car, it's going to be an investment in like say 2 to 5 years time from now. So it's basically an investment for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving back on the topic, moving back on my question, how much? What was your budget for your first vehicle, and what was like, and how much did your E30 cost?
My budget was under 2 million. No, what?
Okay.
Yeah, 2 million. And yeah, the
Okay.
E30 was less than 2 million. So
All right. So that's a win-win for you guys. So.
yeah, it's a win.
Props to you guys on that. So glad y'all got y'all's cars like within the budget, and hopefully everything's working out. So Jake, moving back to you, how is the build coming along?
I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I mean, once you look at it, the car is way better than what I bought it. Like the condition that it had when I bought it. But when you go deep into it, like when you dive deep into the vehicle, like some of the parts that I wanted the tinkering and the painting fellow to fix, they haven't done it right.
Okay.
So there are a few areas that I might have to bring the car back to my house and then fix it myself, because those guys have no idea what I'm saying. Or like like
and
those guys don't get the mindset that they want the vehicle for.
Like no, like they don't know what we want, because like it's like we have a whole different design in mind, and they just go for the normal, they just go for the basic route. We just go crazy and all out, right?
Yeah.
We just want to go crazy and all out.
So,
Do you guys agree?
They want the vehicle to be back to spec, but that's not what I need.
Yeah, that's not what
I
you want.
I have to bring the vehicle back to my house and then redo most of the things that they've done.
Oh, really? Is that so? So that's basically so that's basically an additional cost.
Additional cost, but I have no other option.
It's worth it. You have no other option.
I want the vehicle to be right.
Yes, true. So since we're on the question of like build of your particular build, is there any inspiration for your build? What's the inspiration, or are you just doing what you feel like?
I'm just going around Instagram, like using the hashtag Datsun B310 and all. Like there's no direct inspiration
that's
for that, but
yeah,
but like there's no direct inspiration to it. I'm just doing what I want. Because B310 is a vehicle that no one plays around with.
True. No, like
It's
not many people
it's to
tend
few people
to buy one. Yeah, not many people tend to buy one as well.
yeah.
The thing
So,
is,
so
it's the B211 that's popular, right, in Sri Lanka?
yeah, exactly.
it is popular, but the thing is, like, when it's only popular in countries like Sri Lanka, Indonesia, and
Right.
Philippines.
Oh yeah.
These
Is,
like
is,
all these
is that
Toyota
so?
Corollas, the K50, K70s, Nissan
Mm-hmm.
B211s, B310s, all of those are popular in all of these, like, the third world Asian countries.
True. I've
Uh-huh.
noticed that.
You get what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
Because no,
so
because those cars are mostly available there.
the
Like
thing
those
that
are the only cars
advantage
which
is
are
very
available
limited.
there. It's limited. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
very
the same with the
limited.
Starlet and the Glanza.
Yeah, dude, a Starlet is way overpriced now. It goes for
Oh.
like 35 or something right
It's
now.
crazy.
Jesus. It's really crazy. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I cannot comment whether it's bad or good because I'm not too sure how the pricing system over here works.
But again,
I think it's bad because there's plenty of vehicles around. Like, there are many
Exactly.
Yeah,
Starlet
true.
GT cars around.
Yeah, like true.
Probably
I mean,
Alfa is more rare than a Starlet GT now in Sri Lanka.
for real.
Yes, probably has gotten to that point because pretty much every
Damn.
bend you take in Nugegoda or somewhere, you see a Starlet GT there.
true.
Oh damn. Okay.
It has gotten
Oh,
to
yes.
that point with all the conversions and
Yeah,
art
true.
and shop.
No, the thing is,
Like even finding a good Evo is hard. You cannot find a legit Evo anymore now. Everything's cut and shop, as you mentioned,
and front wheel drive.
and front wheel.
I mean,
I don't think we need to
so-
talk about drive Evos here.
Yeah, we cannot do anything about the whole conversions part because it's way past the point of fixing now. I mean, there's no point of complaining about it. So let's just move on to Oshan. So Oshan, what's the inspiration behind your E30? What's the build? What are you planning on doing? A drift, a race? What are you trying to do?
So it's not a build per se, but it's like, I mean, I'm restoring the car. It's not a restoration. It's like I'm making the car look more unique. We have E30s in Sri Lanka, which are like
Yeah, we
normal
do have a
condition.
bunch of unique E30s in Sri Lanka. True.
Yeah, so
And one good example would be the baby blue one. Jake, you know what I'm talking about, right? The baby blue E30.
And before that, there was a black one with bronze wheels, as I remember. It had like proper camber wheels in the front. You might have.
Yeah, I've
I'm
seen
not too familiar with that.
It's-
But have
it's
you
very-
guys seen the
it's very
automatic?
nice.
Have you guys seen the automatic E30? The automatic E30. Apparently, there's only like two of them on the island.
Yeah,
If I'm not
I've been
mistaken,
told
I'm
that
not too
there are
sure.
only 2 automatic E30s in the island, and one is a conversion, and there's only one original automatic E30.
Is that so? Jake, can you confirm on that by any chance? No.
I can't confirm on the amount of vehicles, automatic E30s that we have in Sri Lanka, but I've come across one.
Oh, is that
But
so?
then
What
again,
color?
E30s in general are very rare, to be honest with you.
No, but E30s are like the basic spec of a like it's like a beginner car. It's like a starter car for any guy who's looking to get into the whole Euro scene. Am I right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I highly recommend going for an E30.
It's a very good car
No.
actually, and I feel like if you like truly think about it, it's better than an AE86 in my opinion. Because
That
Ford
might be
car-
debatable because every build varies. Every build is unique to
no,
every
every
person's
build varies,
liking.
but if you compare the stock cars,
Stock. Stock
cars,
My
I
bad.
think the E30 is a much better investment. Except
Is that
the
so?
AE86 has much more fame and
I would
it's
agree
gotten to
with
the
that.
whole
Yeah,
JDM
the AE86 is just hype because of initial D, I guess. But I mean, and like a few other factors as well. But I mean, it's just hyped like a lot because of initial D mostly, in my
I mean,
opinion.
honestly, but still, I still love the AE86 over the E30. But still, to be
Mhm.
talk truth,
So, if you go for the E30, just let me know.
Sad E30 noises. Sad
I would
E30
go for
noises
it.
from. I mean, it's not a bad choice. Even I would go for one if I could.
oh, it's
Yeah,
a very
like-
good car. It's lovely actually.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
okay.
nothing,
So
There's no inspiration behind it. I'm just doing what I'm
gotcha. Just doing what you feel like, right?
doing. Yeah.
All right. So now since we covered like the basics, like now let's just talk about some deep like internals. Engine. Jake, what's the engine? Any engine swaps in mind? Would you want to elaborate on that for us by any
I'm
chance?
currently going to run the stock A14. That's a 1.4 liter engine.
Okay.
But in
Okay.
the future, if everything works out and if I do have the money to do a conversion, I would go for a CA18 or SR20.
Okay. Oh, SR20 is nice. Okay.
So the car,
That's some good stuff.
so the car is
That's
possible
only
of
if everything
handling the
works
power of
out and if I had
SR20.
the car at that time. So do you have the money to do a conversion? Yeah, I'll do.
True.
For now, it's just the
Stock.
I'm going to get the maximum power of the engine.
Yes, true. So, Oshan, you were saying something?
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, so the B310 is possible of handling the power of SR20.
Good question.
Might have a tube frame, a few pieces. Maybe reinforce
the chassis,
a little bit and
the
then,
chassis might fly off like, if you just like pull it way too much. If you like put your foot to the pedal.
I mean, like like there are people who have put the SR20 into the B310 because I spoke to a guy. I think he's in Brazil.
Okay.
Spoke to one of those people who has an SR20 on his B310. So that's doing fine. I saw him drifting and all with his car.
Okay.
Was handling.
I mean,
he has a full S13. He has an S13 drivetrain.
Oh, okay.
Or just like straight out of a Silvia. So,
he's
got an SR20 and S13 gearbox, drive shaft, differential, everything's S13. So
it's basically like a fruit salad of parts of different vehicles put into one.
Exactly. It's no, it's out of a Silvia. Like the underbody is straight out of a Silvia.
Oh, okay. Damn. Interesting choice of parts to use for a B310.
Very cool. It's a mix of everything.
Yeah, very cool.
The problem with me is I don't have the budget to do it.
Yeah,
I would definitely do the same if I did have the money to do it.
I mean, it does seem smart. It does. If it works, it works, right? No. Yes.
It works.
If it works, it works. All agree. True. Exactly. If you had the money, why not do it? Hell, I would even do it. I would go all out if I could. If I had like if I was doing a project, I would go. Hell, I wanted the EG6 or some shit, EG4 or something. I don't know, but that never worked out. Mostly because it's hard to find an original one. It might be impossible to find an original one. So that's that as well.
But then again,
and
come across one eventually.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'm not really looking to buy a car right now because like I want to buy one like when I'm on my own, when I'm steady on my own feet. Like there's more satisfaction to that for me personally. I feel like I want to like very chill and then like do a build with my own money. Then that way I can go all out if I want to or don't go at all. You know? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my take on that's what I think. That's what I'm holding back mostly on doing a project car because the main reason I want to do it on my own. There's more satisfaction to that. It feels more rewarding.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, guys. So moving on. So we spoke about all the engines and stuff. Like now, how's the basic interior of both your cars? Jake, Oshan, you go first for once.
Yeah, the interior, it was in good shape. It is in good shape. Actually, there's nothing to be replaced. The doors.
No, but the doors don't close, right?
Oh, that's the exterior part. But I'm talking about the that belongs to the body. So interior wise, everything is good. Except there are few
holes,
sun scratches or something like because of the sun it has happened. The dashboard. Few dashboard has happened. But
those anyways, they anyways get like they get obviously wear out over time. So
yeah. In fact, even in our Prius, it's a 2009 Prius. There's a dashboard crack, that's because of the sun.
Surprisingly, the dashboard on my B310 is like in pretty good condition.
For real?
Wow.
You got lucky on that. On that there.
This car, I'm surprised with the car. And like before I got my car, it had no windshield on it. Like it was getting washed in the rain and dried in the sun.
Oh, sheesh.
Like the dashboard was in great shape.
Oh, so and the dashboard still wasn't cracked even after all that after all that tormenting.
I mean, there are like slight really those unnoticeable cracks.
Yeah, those.
That's it. Like those cracks can be.
Yeah,
other
those
that,
do come.
It was in pretty good shape. The meter cluster was in perfect condition.
Oh, really? Damn. So how was like the
for 1980s?
Damn, you got lucky, my man. You got lucky.
I got lucky with the dashboard part.
True. So now
Oshan, you can
interior is also.
continue with the interior.
Pardon?
I think Oshan can continue with his interior. I interrupted this conversation.
No, it's fine. No issues.
Fine,
This is the hope.
fine.
It's like basically a small talk, just to like
Yeah.
between two car enthusiasts and their personal bills. So that's no issues. So Oshan, go on with your interior again. So you said there are small dashboard cracks which are fine.
Yeah, which can be reskinned. Everybody said it can be reskinned, so that's no issue.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
not a big issue, but yeah, slight cost, but that's about that.
Other than that, I think those door opening parts were missing. The covers for the door
Okay.
opening parts from the interior.
Okay.
Those were
The
missing.
door cards, you mean? The
Yeah,
door
I
cards,
mean,
right? Am I right?
oh.
Yeah, the door cards.
Yeah, that was missing. Other than that, there's nothing wrong. He apparently the previous owner has replaced the center console.
Okay.
So that's replaced. That's good.
Mhm.
Other than that, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, cool. So that's pretty good. So both of your cars are like in pretty decent shape for the price you all paid. So, Jake, so for the price you paid, do you think that it's worth it? Do you think that your money was fully worth it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So, Oshan, what about you? Do you think that your money was fully worth it?
I don't think it's fully worth it because the price I got it for is lower than compared to other E30s for sale. It's lower, but I still think.
So isn't that a good thing?
It's a good thing because it's low. It's a good thing, but if you really solely
Yeah. So if
compare
it's
the
lower
price-
than if it's lower, I mean if it's lower than every other any other E30s out there on the island, then shouldn't it be a good thing?
it's a good thing, but then again, the other E30s are actually overpriced.
True.
So this is
Yeah,
also
you missed on.
because of that.
Yeah, true. So, Jake, there was this one blue E30 for sale, and Oshan was like actually like head over heels over it, and he actually wanted to get it for him, but the owner apparently was like an ass, and then shit happened apparently. So yeah,
Yeah,
right, Oshan?
Like,
Like
it's
can
fine.
get that
It's like
car. Like,
slight-
there might be something wrong with it. Maybe the
Yeah,
car was
true.
like maybe you
Yeah,
start
true.
hating on it after you get it.
Yeah, true. I mean,
So just be
I
thankful
think
that you got the car that you have.
Facts.
Be happy with what you have.
I
Word.
noticed that now we drove both the cars before we got it. So the blue car was actually very
Mhm.
slow. And-
okay,
and
more
then-
heavy maybe,
Yeah, the body condition was
or engine perform.
yeah, the body condition was pretty good, but the
Okay.
engine was very slow. I don't know why, but then
Okay.
we test run this particular E30 and it was freaking
Okay.
fast. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So
Okay, that's pretty good then.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. So okay, now moving on to a slightly more like to a more personal kind of questions. Okay, basically. So now like, would you ever like, so say your cars are fully built and like, everything's in good condition and everything, would you ever maybe sell these cars, to both of you? I'm asking to both of you. Would you ever sell the car, or would you keep it for the memories? What would you guys do?
If I did get a good offer, I would let go.
Yeah, I mean, as Manny Koshman always says, everything is for sale at the right price.
The right price. So if a person is ready to pay the price that I need, I would
Yeah.
let go of it.
I mean, but for me personally, like if you ask me that question, I actually won't, because see, it's like it's the first project car you have ever done, and it holds memories, it holds value, it holds sentimental value. So in that view, I wouldn't sell the car for me. Oshan, what about you? Would you?
I think I agree with Jake on this because now, say if you want to upgrade to a new car, so
Okay.
some people might not be able to afford like a whole other car having this car also, so they might have
Yeah.
to sell this car and
True.
add more money to get a new car.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, also so Jake also has a very good point, because like say after you get bored of that particular build, you can always sell that car and do another build. Why
Exactly,
not?
yeah.
And sell that again,
So that
and then after you
I
can
prefer
keep doing
the
it.
Datsun 510 over the 310. So if there was a Datsun 510 for sale, I would definitely sell my 310 and get one of those.
Smart. I mean, yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, if you can enjoy all the cars, like, and if there's a possibility of enjoying all the cars in a less okay, if you can enjoy all the cars more without much of a hassle, then why not?
I mean, if you do
Exactly.
have the money to get a separate car, keeping the B310
Sure.
or whatever,
Sure.
then yeah.
Then why not? But the thing is, like, so if you can, I mean, if you keep multiple cars, then there would be maintenance costs, and then you like run all the cars daily, and make sure that they're all running in good condition. So easiest thing to do would be like sell the car and buy another build, do something else. And after that's done, sell that and then buy another one. So you're basically
Also,
quite happy.
If everything works out and if I'm filthy rich, I would definitely keep every vehicle that I buy and build.
True.
Exactly.
I agree with you. We all will. I'm sure we all will. Okay, so we're coming so now we're coming towards the end of this little talk show. So let's so Jake, since you're the oldest out of all of us here, so old man, is there any kind of advice that you can give to the younger generation who are stepping into the car scene? What would you give? What would the best advice? What advice would you give to the younger generations?
Buy what you love, build what you love, do what you love.
Do what you
Don't
love.
listen
Right?
to what someone says. The opinions are different. You should build the car for you, not for anyone else. Your friends would say do that, but like let's just imagine he buys his first car and he wants to paint it. He wants to paint it blue.
Okay.
Yellow. But if you like blue, you have to do it because every day you'll be driving that vehicle. You should be happy
not him. Yeah,
exactly.
You should find some kind of joy when you're driving that particular vehicle.
Build a car to make you happy.
True. So Oshan, it's not fair if I only ask Jake that question. So we all have our fair share of experiences and advices to give out to the younger generation. So Oshan, what would you give? What kind of advice would you give out?
I guess when you're if you want some particular car, say you have money and you want a GTR, for example.
Okay.
And people might say, don't get a GTR. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of this and that and everything. If you really want a GTR, I say you go for it. Don't listen to what others say. Just get it. If you have
true,
money.
true.
And
true. If you have the money to buy it, then go for it. If you don't like it, you can always sell it. No issues.
You can always sell it, and you can experience the car. You can see what
exactly.
By itself. You can obviously learn about the car.
You can always what you call add it to the list of cars you've driven.
Exactly,
so
and
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah, if you truly love the car, it won't be trouble to you. The car will treat you right.
Yes, true. If you love the car, then the car will treat you right. I mean, there's obviously a bond between the owner and their cars.
There's definitely a bond.
That's definitely a bond, true. So yeah, guys. So also this is for the viewers out watching. This is for the viewers, not you guys. We also hit 200 subscribers, Oshan. So we finally hit 200 subscribers, like another small milestone. And also, guys, we'll be planning something big for 200 subscribers. Jake knows what's going on, and we are definitely working on it. But because of the whole current situation, we are forced, and we are, it's sad that we cannot do anything sooner. But we'll definitely do it, right, guys?
We're in the planning process.
We're in the plan. The basic foundation is laid, but we still have to execute the whole thing by getting in contact with people and stuff related to that. But that's a whole other story for some other day.
Yeah,
and it's a secret for now, actually. So, Jake, so that's what we thank you so much for joining us in this particular session.
Anything for so long.
No worries, man. We were glad to have you on. So, Oshan, say your thank yous. Be nice. Don't be a 12-year-old GTR fanboy.
Thank you for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, like,
subscribe, and share.
That's the main thing. And share, maybe.
Yeah, what do you mean? Maybe they should share because they're slowly growing, and we're doing things that no other Sri Lankan review channel, like car review channel, has done before. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please do comment it down below, and I'll admit it to them.
Also, suggest some topics for us to do in the talk shows, and we will definitely do those.
Yeah, we'll definitely get on like other people as well, like over Zoom, and then like via Zoom, and then we can have a small conversation like we just did with Jake. Yes. So that's about it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little session, and stay tuned for the next one. Like, share, subscribe, and we are out. Bye.
Peace.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Jake.